Melbourne Tonight. Melbourne lights up its culture, paved with curated curiosities under LED lights, chalk-arted walks that smell of caramelized waffles, pho, and weed on this fresh September night. In tight, squished, gentrified, low-rise stately builds, clicking high heels echo down dancing, flame-lit alleys and nooks between fashion labels and display-ready books. Each street a stage for multitasking buskers, beggars and noise. The slap and grind of skateboarding men, teens and boys out on the town in their tailored threads, tattooed arms and necks plough like antarctic icebreakers through mixed cultured crowds. The clang of trams ring out loud, Indigenous voices proclaim next to flags worn proud. I'm unwinding tonight, daughter burgeoning on adult identity, sampling Melbourne like a chocolate box. I'm wearing dark clothes, so am I fitting in? Or is this middle-aged desperation wearing novelty socks? As we walk, humanity stretches in sticky, slow, nocturnal glow, like rack-tortured toffee taking on its texture and tone. Gog and Magog look time-heavy down on primed people passing through this tome-charmed town, near St Kilda's simple monster-large clown, a modern world, and here I am, an odd man and his little girl, sampling a gingerbread city in a fairy-flossed world. God and Magog, do you look down with pride? You'd look better suited beside a Luna Park ride, but I adore your presence in an ever-changing town, knowing if I look up, then you too look down. I don't recall seeing Alice in Doc Martens, but in its own way that seems fine. This blending of forms is becoming the norm, even to men trapped in time that passed many years ago. But if I have a slice of sweet freedom, then I'm sure I'll be fine. A nod to those funny men of bronze that at junction look so confused or bemused, installed before the world lost its mind. But in their suitcase-carrying suited buffoonery, they might just remind us that we are all tourists on this ancient land, so let's at least try to be kind, and perhaps even understand that Luna Park could swallow this city whole like a custard-filled waffles Spencer Street treat. Wouldn't that be neat, fit for a nighttime stroll? Now my daughter in arm, crossing lights, flame a child in red, as we surge like arteries sending blood to the head of the capital of culture, a place to parade desperate identities bonding and clashing, where images bend and then are remade as we tome our strides and thread through crowds that show no less colour and craft than the constant stream of theatre, gigs, and art that form rows of humans dressed much alike, awaiting their niche heroes to take the mic. And I'd like to think she'll be content for some time holding my arm as we juice this delicious city, even if briefly. But I know that tomorrow's company will bring a sense of the other and wonder that I ought not bother to try to imitate or replicate because I'm her dad, not her mate. My window is narrow, and will soon pass by to younger company that will share a common anthem, to a song I don't yet get, that plays deep and strong from the pump of her heart, the wellspring of her love and her art. But this concrete is dumb to the notes that we made, playing in simple suburban parks and walking in the kangaroo dusk of wetlands and hills that each night feel the chill of South Victorian night. And even though the city flies with endless energy from cables and pipes, I know I've spent my time getting to know my girl when walking and riding bikes. She was content with a fairly small space, a trampoline and a sprinkler-fueled yard. But cutting a thin slice of paradise will make a young couple work hard. But I'll take this night as a sure bet to make good of these times while I have her slender threaded arm in my arm this September night, this Melbourne tonight.